That was perfect unity. That was crazy.
That was pretty good.
I
wasn't even looking. I
wasn't either. We just I felt when was right, and I did it.
I think we have our show intro now.
recording?
Wait, let me record Wow.
And we stopped at the same time.
I thought we were gonna have like a timer and shit, but that's out the door.
Memory card radio is developed in the Unity
I never
engine.
knew why we needed a timer when that was like a
we
countdown
really didn't.
on it.
I don't know. I just did it.
We had the timer before we had the display, and I think it was just tradition.
And I think we may have one episode like a long time ago where it was like 15 minutes, and we didn't know that we did it so short until it was way later, and I was editing it. And I think I wanted to avoid that, and that's why I started.
I think that's no longer been an issue.
No, it's not an issue,
we
no.
got it down.
Especially
what
now
is
we don't
up,
care.
ladies and gents?
Hey, I have a thing.
Gross.
Let me pull up. I have some topics.
What's
I got a thing too.
Ludens was revealed.
What?
You know, Kojima's little person.
Oh, I saw that. It's
Ludens?
Who
What?
cares?
Apparently that matters now.
Well, here's the
Kojima's
deal.
been doing this cryptic thing with his little icon, and I'm still a little foggy. I was hoping Eric could fill in the gaps here.
No.
Okay.
I'll tell you this.
It's just a weird little Kojima cryptic thing.
He had an icon that was already cool looking.
Okay.
And he's like, I'm gonna make a toy with the full body, and we're just like, why? It was already cool.
Yeah.
There's no game for it. I don't know.
He should stop doing that.
He should
He
stop
should
making
just put
games.
out fucking games.
Retire.
Please. Like, quit fucking...
Now that
it's
you
like
got your own
National
company.
Treasure every time he fucking comes out with a game. For 8 years, everyone has to play National Treasure.
You ever see
tired
National
of it.
Treasure with
I'm
Nick Cage?
Kojima, and we gotta find the Declaration of Independence.
It's bullshit.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
And they're also making a fucking Tetris trilogy.
Movie.
Not just a movie,
Trilogy.
a trilogy.
Yep.
Yeah.
3 movies.
Did you hear how much money the first one?
I don't know. I stopped.
No, you gotta hear this. $80 million. Or no, £80 million, which is more.
Oh, good. It's a British movie.
That's around $120,000.
$120,000 for this Tetris movie.
Good.
Made by the people who gave you Food Fight.
120 million. I'm stupid. Sorry.
Food Fight?
Yeah, if you've
Really?
ever seen the JonTron
What?
video, Food Fight, it is the same studio.
No.
This is going to be a science
I don't
fiction
I
epic.
think I'm familiar with that. What is
Not
that?
to spoil
What is
food fight with you, but there's a poop squirrel in it.
There's a shit squirrel.
There's a shit squirrel. What do you
What?
call it? Poop squirrel?
Poop rat.
Poop rat. He called him a poop rat.
Yeah.
Is that a poop rat?
You should say poop squirrel.
I did.
Not that poop rat is any less ridiculous.
There's a rat or a squirrel or character or whatever that's animated so badly he looks like he's made of shit. Mm-hmm. Like
I just gotta say, Homefront better be on your list, son.
Oh, you know it's not, but you know a lot about the Homefront thing. What?
No, I know it's a mess.
Now, what I understood was this is a sequel nobody really wanted.
First of all, I gotta say this.
First Homefront wasn't good.
I've been saying Doom was gonna be shit forever.
Sure. Everyone has really.
And I should eat crow, but I'm just gonna pretend that I didn't, and I was talking about Homefront, and you all misunderstood what I was trying to say.
Yeah. That sounds similar.
Doom is actually awesome.
We'll get
My
to
game
that.
of the year so
man.
far.
We'll get to that.
That's awesome.
But so what exactly is wrong with it? Because it seemed like it was going to be like at least competent.
Well, Jim Sterling gave it a 1 out of 10 and said that it's a buggy fucking mess where at its peak it's a mediocre piece of shit. And it's pretty good. I want to read a thing that a journalist wrote.
Pretty good.
So it's pretty flawless, really.
It's up there.
Yeah.
This
flawless,
is
but
the
it's
thing that I love, that I think's incredibly fucked up. You're familiar with the premise of the new Homefront,
No.
right? Okay, so Homefront is about North Korea taking over America.
Which is like ridiculous. It's just
They've
ridiculous.
made 2 games about this.
Well, it's a fantasy game.
It's like Somalia taking over America. Like, what are you talking about?
and
Pirates,
then,
dude.
like in Red Dawn,
I'm the captain now.
a terrorist resistance elite, a group of resistance fighters fight North Korea.
Like all 12 of the
The
North
main
Korean
character, of course, is
my
mute and doesn't say anything, while other people just say, "Do this."
Is there
good.
some
Ethan Mann.
Like, is there some plausible thing? Like, did they set off an enormous EMP and disarm us somehow, or
No.
did they just invaded and won?
First game they did. Second game they didn't.
They just invaded and said, "We're taking America."
Have you seen their marches? They're really cool.
Apparently,
They march real cool.
from my understanding of the plot, is that North Korea has actually had a secret alliance with South Korea,
Again,
and and because of the size of their militaries,
I never get up and leave. I had to do it for that one, though.
wow.
and the size of their militaries combined, took over America.
I like it.
Yeah, North Korea and South Korea getting along. This makes perfect sense.
No, they've always been friends. This has
it's
all
like-
been a ruse.
They're,
Why-
they're
like-
buddy old pals.
What about adding another small, ridiculous country? makes that somehow more threatening.
Originally, it was supposed to be China, and then they're like, "Wait, we can't do that. That'd be offensive." So we made it
China
North
would at least
Korea.
be plausible.
Yeah, but then they would
Even though
piss
that
off
probably wouldn't work
China,
either.
and they're just like, "We can't make China mad, guys."
That's why no one invades anymore, because you just can't. Like, unless you invade a significantly smaller country.
This is the problem with making fictional wars.
You can't hold it.
Yeah.
Like, when you put in a fictional war that's based off of reality, all you're going to do is step on toes.
Yeah.
Like, there's nothing else you can do.
Every
'Cause,
country
like,
has an alliance with another country, and if you make any move against anyone, you piss off 14 other countries.
I made a
no one
game-
does that anymore. It's not
I
possible.
feel like the one that did it best was Killer 7, which was America and Japan. But that game also did
the
it...
game is so fucking weird.
It is, but that game also did it in a really interesting, respectful way. But anyway, I want to read a way this game is not respectful. This is from a wonderful journalist from Eurogamer.
Ooh.
The crassness is especially apparent once we're introduced to the concept of collaborators, or collabs, those citizens who cooperate with the KPA in exchange for a better quality of life.
KPA?
That's
Korean
People's
Peninsula
Alliance.
Poopy assholes.
Korean People Army. I think that's a real thing.
What?
I think KPA is their
Poopy
army.
assholes.
Okay.
Anyway, so you got collaborators, right? That want a better life by cooperating. Once you get the rebellion going in the yellow zone for which they live, you're treated to a cutscene in which one of these unarmed collaborators is triumphantly thrown to the ground and beaten. You can also pick up a side mission that asks you to covertly photograph collaborators so that they can be identified and whacked by the resistance.
Whacked?
Yeah, that's the wording of...
You mean putting a hit out on
They
them? Is that
kill
what
them.
you mean?
They kill
These are
them.
like 1940s mobster terminology. Why? Eliminated,
Anyway,
killed.
These moments...
We're going to take North Korea to the movies.
These moments, I incentivize the murder
know
of
what I mean.
civilians over a matter of ideological differences. That's fucked.
That's really dumb.
That's pretty fucked up.
It's really dumb.
That is like, there's no way to put that shit.
No.
10 out of 10.
If you're listening to us on mopcast.com, make sure you go to youtube.com/memorycardvideo, and you can watch video versions of more other things that we do, also streams and videos.
We also talk about North Korea.
And if you're watching us on YouTube, go to mopcast.com and listen to podcasts about North Korea, all kinds of things.
That was like slam poetry, like stream of consciousness, just like natural poetry. I think it's
The
what that
Sony
was.
hacks
It's
were an
beautiful.
inside job.
Yep. Eric,
Bill Cheney made running money off the Iraq War.
Game of the year.
if someone has to choose,
No.
like a lot of people do with video games,
Yeah,
between Uncharted 4 and Doom,
that's easy. That's unfortunate.
Why?
I played neither, and my
choose-
choice is Doom.
well,
I'm just kidding.
I want a big explanation as to why I assume Doom is your answer.
I look back at Uncharted, and I realize it's okay.
Sure.
Doom is amazing. Doom is fucking an experience that I have not had in a long time where I'm grinning like a fucking child.
The
and
whole
being like,
time.
yeah!
The whole time.
Uncharted is a game where I'm like, I played this. I have played this game. There's no surprises. Like, I love that game.
Except the grappling hook, that's it.
Sure, but it's not a surprise.
And it's a great
just more
grappling
of,
hook.
like,
It's a
an
good
grappling
grappling
hook.
but it's not a big thing.
Yeah.
But, like, I have a lot of problems with the story now that I finished it. And the ending's great, but there are problems.
The last half an hour is amazing.
Can I spoil, like, a tiny thing?
You know what?
Just
Spoiler
buy it.
alert.
I don't
If
care.
you haven't played these fucking games, fuck off.
Nate's a fucking pussy. Because he's like, hey, brother, I know you've spent your entire life trying to get on this island and get your life's riches, and we're right next to it. But I just talked to my wife, and now I think you're a corrupt piece of shit for wanting to do your life goal.
Right.
What the fuck was that? I'm sorry. I get he fucked him over.
Unfarted.
But, like, I get that his brother lied, right? But this is his life's goal, and it's next door. And he's just like, just walk away.
You know what I think makes it hard to make Nathan Drake, like, to go that deep into Nathan Drake's mind and to go that deep into his relationships and into his home life? The reason why that's kind of hard to make work, it's kind of the same reason it's hard to make a Superman movie work with modern movie making style.
Yeah.
Because it wasn't intended when it was created to be looked at that closely. You know,
Sure.
Nathan Drake's meant to be just a smart-ass adventurer male version of Lara Croft. That's what he's meant
See,
to be.
here's the
And
thing,
now that
though.
we're putting him in this world where we're like, oh, but what's he like at home? And he tries to get a day job, and like, it doesn't
don't-
quite get sold to me. It doesn't. They can't quite sell that, and it's hard. That's and they did about as good a job with it as you can do.
Sure.
But that's why it won't quite land, I think, because he wasn't meant to be looked at that closely.
See, that wasn't the problem, though. The problem is that the entire crux of the story, and I know the end kind of changes it, is like, hey, you know how I have a life calling for adventure? Well, I'm married now, and she won't let me have any fun. And that is, like, the main point of the fucking game.
And he lies to her for half the damn game.
And then she's just like, I may have been a little harsh. What relationship is that?
Yeah,
Like, I have a lot of problems with that.
She either needs to have a problem with it or not. And it's like, I don't think that ever really got resolved either.
Well, it did.
It just kind of happened. Like, he betrayed her, and then she just forgot.
I think she realized that we always need adventure, so let's just do it together. And that's fine, but, like, the majority of that story is, well, my wife wouldn't let me do this.
So I'm just going to do it. Everything will turn out okay.
Lie to her, and lie to my friends, and put Sullivan, an old man, back into
Put him back in fucking danger.
Yeah, why not?
Although, a little unfortunate. I feel like I had less play with Sully, less time with Sully in this game than any other Uncharted.
That's wrong. Uncharted 2 had less Sully, for sure.
Felt like it was more.
Positive. No, Uncharted 4 is more Sully than 2.
One thing this game did definitely have was, I feel like climbing was too much climbing. I hate to say that about an Uncharted game, because that's so much of what it is. It's shooting and climbing.
Have you all seen Video Game Donkey's
Yeah, I
review
have.
of Uncharted 4?
And I
he brings up a lot of
disagree
points.
with some aspects, but I agree in others. And with climbing, I do agree.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's basically an interactive cutscene at that point.
Yeah, you can't really fail.
And there's some fun moments when you're
There
climbing.
was a time that was exciting, and that was called Uncharted 2. Because it was new enough, and you were feeling it, and Assassin's Creed wasn't like every year, and it was something different.
And they didn't do enough different with it. I mean, they put the grappling hook in. Cool, that works.
Like, can
That's
he, like,
good.
dodge rocks like in Tomb Raider or something? Like, that's fucking awesome.
The ice pick they put in, and that works
Ice
just like it
pick
does
adds,
it does in the Tomb Raider
Grappling
game.
hook.
Works just as good, but it's the same thing from the Tomb Raider game.
Yeah.
Grappling hook's okay. I think he's making it to be something bigger than it is. I disagree with Donkey. The grappling hook is an afterthought of game design. I don't think it added
It
that
works,
much.
and it's good, and I'm glad it's there. But
it makes
doesn't,
levels bigger. That's all it really adds.
Sure.
But it's not. There's no game changers when it comes to mechanics.
It's not a major selling
There's
point for the
nothing
game.
in that game mechanically that's that good.
Sure.
The combat's the best it's ever been. The shooting's the best it's ever been.
It is.
The climbing, even though I think there was a little too much of it, I think that's the best it's ever been. It is the best Uncharted game, technically speaking, in every way.
Sure.
Storytelling, I think it. I don't know. It's better than 1. But it's not quite 2 or 3. I don't think.
I got a kind of situation, but it went differently. Dark Souls 3 is what I thought kind of how my feelings towards Uncharted would be. It just wasn't. Like, Dark Souls 3, I'm like, this is technically the 5th Souls game. By now, I kind of know how it works, and I know the insides and out of it. But the thing was, they did so much, like, new ideas in that game that it's like, okay, while it's a collection, there's still so much new here for me to figure out. It doesn't feel like just another.
Okay.
Uncharted 4 is just another. It'll always be like it's
a good another.
It's a good
but
another.
It is another.
But it's late.
Yep.
And it's been how many years, and we've had the same kind
and
of
I kind of get that vibe the whole time I was playing it. It was like they're doing their damnedest. They're a talented developer, maybe the best developer out there right now.
Last of Us 2 was probably what's next.
Yeah, and I think their heart and soul is in
The Last of Us.
Yeah.
The Last of Us for real this time.
The Lastest of Us.
I don't want a sequel, man.
Laster of
It's
Us.
already
The last
perfect,
one.
but it's gonna get it. And then
The Last of Me.
It'll be good. It'll be great, even. But
Yeah. It's gonna be awesome. And then what's coming after that will probably be even better. But I feel like this was in a stellar record of AAA games. This is like a small dip,
Here's my question.
worth $60.
Here's
Good
my
game.
question, though.
Yeah,
Do
yeah.
you think we're feeling this way because Amy Hennig left? I'm thinking so.
I don't know.
Because she was the mind of Uncharted, and now she's working to make that new Star Wars game.
Well, but
for
Neil
Volition.
did too. Neil Druckmann did too.
He helped, but it was still Amy Hennig's baby.
Was it?
Yeah. Now
I
Neil
thought he wrote that one.
Neil Druckmann mainly got on his own 2 feet for Last of Us, and he did a damn fine job.
Yeah.
But like you and I both agree, this game bleeds Last of Us.
Oh yeah.
And it's
Maybe
I
to a
think
fault.
I think he's a lot better when he's in his own realm than when he's trying to replicate, I think, Amy Hennig, and I think that might have hurt it a bit.
Most people are just setting themselves up for failure if they're trying to copy someone else's style or something.
Well, it was still
kinda-
his
Yeah.
own style, but it didn't fit.
Even if
Sure.
you do perfectly replicate someone else's style,
all you've done is replicated.
Yeah, all you've done is replicate it. You haven't brought anything new to the table. You've
They
just
need to,
successfully replicated
There
it.
needs to be The Last of Us Racing. We'll call it The Last
It's probably
and the
going to
Furious.
happen.
I thought just another Naughty Dog racing game. I mean, you could have Jack, you could have
gonna happen.
Drake, all the Drake people, all the Last of Us characters, all them in a fucking racing game. Why not?
The Last and the Furious.
Because Activision owns Crash Bandicoot. Anyway, we got to
Yeah,
get to
Uncharted and the
Doom.
Last
We
of
haven't
Us.
really talked Doom yet.
Yeah, it's
Doom, baby.
it's awesome, man. My game of the year.
I've heard lots of things about Doom. I'm gonna tell you what I've heard because I haven't played it. I'm just gonna tell you what I've heard. It's real good.
You know what? Here's what
You're
I want
right.
you to tell us.
Sure.
Your experiences with previous Doom, and then I, the Wisdom Man, can tell you what the new Doom is like compared.
Wisdom
Absolutely.
Man.
So the Doom game I'm most familiar with would definitely be Doom 2.
Yeah.
It was the first video game I've ever played because my dad is a great man who somehow let me play that when I was very young. Great game. Good stuff. Oh man.
Did you play it on PC? Or?
Yes.
Okay.
We
On
had
floppies?
it was on 4 or 5 floppy disks.
Damn,
Yeah,
that's
I-
original
yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
I played on the old disc.
That's its original
It's
format.
good stuff, man.
Yeah.
It's so fun. I spent a lot of hours on it. I had fond memories of going into that fucking like circular room towards the end where there's a door and there's like impossible shit on each side of the door and you got to clear all the rooms. It's like, fuck this game. It's so fun.
And then the
Yeah.
final boss is John Romero's head, which is just fucking great.
It's just so goofy. And I played a little bit of Doom 3. It's okay.
You ever play the first?
I liked 3. I'd like 3 more than most people, I think.
I played the first a little bit like as an adult, just for a few hours or something like that. Because since Doom 2 was so.
I kind of feel like 1 and 2 were the same game. Like
It looks a lot
just
like 2.
to
It's
be
like-
honest, like it
Yeah,
just
they're
feels
just like different map arrangements.
Yeah.
Exact same game.
and
though. Yeah.
new like shit,
You
like
could
new
argue,
enemies.
you could
and
argue it's
stuff.
better arrangement, more fun. I think.
See, I just kind of
There's more
view it
shit
as
to do in
like Doom is a one big ass game, which is 1 and 2. Like 2 feels like
Yeah.
the
Well, you ever play
perfect place
Final
to go
Doom?
from
People
1.
don't talk about Final Doom. That was a whole nother Doom game.
You ever played Doom 64? That was also a different.
That's a
game.
real good one. But
That's
like
a good
Doom,
one.
Final Doom was same engine, same assets as Doom 1 and 2.
Wasn't for mid though.
Whole nother game.
Yep.
No, it was.
No,
It
they
was
didn't
on,
develop it. It was a
not?
different studio that developed it.
Well,
they did
it's,
publish
it's
it.
exactly. I mean, it fits right in there. It's just as good as the other ones.
Doom 4, Doomer.
I remember
Anyway.
when I got. I originally played them on PS1. I didn't play them back in the day.
You poor bastard.
They came out on PS1 on discs, and they took all the music out, except for the main menu music. So this was my way of playing it with I never heard any of
Wow.
that like cheesy metal music. I
I can't imagine Doom without that music.
Well, here's the
I'll be
thing. I played it without the music, and it became a horror game.
honest.
I considered it a horror game my whole childhood. I didn't realize there was this rock music that was supposed to be behind it. It was supposed to be like an action
I'd say
game.
it's kind of both almost. It was it was a little scary for me.
Yeah.
It was more thrilling than anything when I was playing it as a youngster.
When you were in
Good
like
stuff.
a dark hallway or something, and you could hear the monsters somewhere growling. You
Yeah.
know, in the old games they did that, and when there was no music, it was like super atmospheric and scary. So I think that might be why I like Doom
And I
3
think-
because 3 made it a horror game.
But here's the
Sure,
thing. I think
yeah.
you have your cake and
Like
you
Dead
eat it
Space, like
too
shitty Dead
with
Space.
the new one.
yeah, shit, Dead Space. Yeah.
That's what. Yeah.
Well, I feel like it's kind of shit Dead Space in the new one in the best way fucking possible.
Cool.
Like you have some storytelling, but it's definitely the backseat to it. You know, it's as simple as it fucking. You're Doom guy. You're gonna kill a lot of fucking demons.
You're Doom Man.
And
That's what they call him. I think.
That's his canon name. Is Doom guy.
Yep.
If you look in the series, if
That's
you
great.
read the comic,
The game doesn't
books-
give a fuck. It's just here's a
I
fun
love it,
game.
man.
Kill
Yeah.
bitches.
It's like Duke Nukem, but slightly more serious, but still goofy. It's like,
Well,
Well,
Duke Nukem I think was kind of inspired by Doom. I feel like that came
It
after.
did.
oh, for
It
sure.
did.
Yeah.
And then like
Here's the thing:
Shadow
Doom wasn't a
Warrior.
parody, though. It was just dumb and
Right,
fun
exactly.
and awesome. But it was funny too. I mean, like when you beat chapters, the shit they wrote were hilarious. Like the first one, it's like, oh, you thought you beat the big bad buck. Well, guess what, Bucko? You're in hell now. And then there's one that's like if you beat Doom 2, it's like, I wonder where the people from hell go after you kill them.
Yeah.
You ponder this as you start cleaning up Earth.
Maybe
Yeah.
they just
God.
They just did
blink
not
out of
give a
existence
shit. It was it's clearly a game made by college kids.
Yeah,
In the
great.
best way
smart
possible.
fucking college
But
kids.
fucking, I picked
And
up
hilarious
and
college
put down
kids.
this glass.
You need to drink it
more
or not
times.
drink it.
Damn it.
And there was this period of
Video's
time.
better.
There was this period of time I remember.
Make sure you
where
watch the
there
video
was-
version.
There were a lot of. I feel like Doom 2, or at least the original 2 Doom games, were some of the most like. Not modded necessarily, but I'd say like
Modded.
custom map made games ever. Like there was so much.
I think it was the first game
community
made for it.
Which is
Yeah.
what they have that in the new game.
Sort
Oh,
of
so
with
You can make
Snap
maps.
Map.
That's good.
It's not mods. They don't have mod support, which is fucking stupid. But they got Snap Map, which is basically Little Big Planet with Doom.
It looks
And
pretty
can-
detailed though.
sure
too.
it
Nexus
is. I
will find
fuck
out a
with
way
it.
to
Yeah.
put mods in it, right? I mean,
I-
Nexus. There's always
I
Nexus.
want to beat
Well,
the game
it's a
before I
game-
fuck with it, but
Well,
yeah, it looks-
probably. I imagine it would be.
But unofficial mods, which is unfortunate.
It'd
but
be hard to do.
nonetheless. Sure.
And the multiplayer mode is there. It's not bad.
It
there.
ain't the most badass part of the game.
If you want to play Doom multiplayer, play Quake.
It's I mean that's what it is. It's Quake. It's Quake.
It's not even Quake.
Quake is great.
I wish it was Quake, but there's no regular deathmatch, and it's
like Quake Arena.
It's Quake with you choosing loadouts like Call of Duty and having a perk system, which is kind of fucked. But I also feel like they really just it's a throw in. Multiplayer is just like we should have it. It's on the box. We can sell a season pass, but that's not where the focus.
And I'm fine with that. You know why? I'm fine with that because
they got to make money. Whatever.
As gamers at this point, with how expensive it is to make games, we kind of have to choose between paying more for games, like making them $80 or something, which they probably should be by now, or dealing with season passes and tacked on multiplayers and buy this, buy that. Yeah. I kind of would rather have that, I guess. I'd rather just pay $60 for the game and play it.
The question's always, did you feel you got the content that you deserved when you beat the game?
Yeah.
Doom, I did. 100%. That campaign alone's worth the snap map adds infinite value. And yeah, the multiplayer sucks, but fucking Overwatch comes out next week. I'm going to have my multiplayer.
Oh man, I'm so pumped.
And you know what? One thing we didn't talk about with Uncharted 4, best multiplayer Uncharted's ever had.
I wouldn't know. I played for like 2 minutes and I said I don't like it.
It's like The Last of Us multiplayer, except faster.
See, I didn't like The Last of Us multiplayer.
Really?
So,
oh man, it's neat. It's different. Something different.
It's different, but it didn't.
And the grappling hook works good, and they up the frame rate to 60 in the multiplayer.
I did see that,
which is
and neat. I was glad that I touched that after.
Makes me wish that the campaign was like that. But
see,
why
I never noticed 30 or 60 until you have the two side by side, and then you're like, God damn it, I see the big difference because you see entirely different games, and you're like, it's so many different elements. When it's literally the same character model moving, it feels like he's moving in a really fast slow motion when you see it at 60, and I'm like, I get it.
Yeah, I'll say consistent 30 and consistent 60 are very hard to tell. The thing is, I guess you can normally tell because typical like standard 30 dips down to 25 like every now and then. And you can see it, and so you just are reminded every few minutes that you're in 30. So kind of like PS3 Skyrim, it's like okay.
Yeah.
By the way,
PS3 Skyrim gets to like 15 and shit. Sometimes.
If I'm gonna jerk Doom off a little more, speaking of frame
like
rates, 1080p, 60 frames per second, and that game is fucking gorgeous.
That's cool, man.
That is one of the most well optimized games I've ever played.
I think I've only really seen it dip a couple times. Most of the reviews
I've never seen it dip.
The reviews I'm seeing are like the console versions dip all the time, and I'm like, where is? I think I saw it once when there were like 40 enemies on screen, and I shot the BFG and killed everything.
It could be because I'm a Dark Souls player and I'm just used to lower frame rates, but like I have not seen it dip.
Like, don't listen to the reviews.
60.
If it does dip, it's very rare.
It's become a thing I do now. I go,
That's when you kiss someone's asshole and it explodes.
That's exactly what
says.
I don't know why, but it's like a thing. I started doing it like 2 weeks ago, and it didn't come from anything, and it just showed up.
Well, it came from Italy. It's an Italian thing.
I became Italian.
It's an Italian.
A little bacio da bucci, you know.
Yeah.
Anyway, Doom's good.
Doom, man.
Doom campaign.
Yeah, boom.
As a man who red boxes every single game out there, I'd say Doom's actually one worth owning.
Yeah, if you have to choose between Uncharted 4 and Doom,
that's an easy
It's
one.
hard to make the argument for Uncharted 4, not because there's anything really wrong with it, but because
Doom is so good.
Doom is just so good. Doom is just so good. And shout out to Bethesda, man. They're on a roll.
Ironically,
their mid-tier shit is kicking ass.
Their mid-tier is better than their AAA, and that's fucking weird.
I still need to play New Order. It's on my computer.
Yeah, I bought it.
Still have that?
I bought it for you.
Thank you.
You should play it.
You got
I believe my little brother bought me that.
No, I did. I remember doing it.
Eric bought me Final Doom.
Thanks, Eric.
He keeps thinking it's his brother, and I'm like, I was
think,
there.
I just think Eric's my brother. That's the confusion.
I'm older than you, and you call me little. What the fuck?
I meant size.
I'm taller than you.
Your dick size.
I'll grant you that. We haven't compared.
Just play it, dude.
I'm assuming you're hanging.
Take 15 minutes. Get through that first, 10 minutes.
Sure.
The first 10 minutes is kind of slow, but that's awesome.
My general rule, especially with PC games, because you can see the amount of time that you played it on Steam, I give myself 3 to 5 hours to see if I like a game or not.
You'll know by then.
Because that's when I start when the mechanics of the game become an extension of me. By that time, if you play Dark Souls is a perfect example. It took me forever to get into Dark Souls, and once I played one story, one campaign for 3 hours, I was like, oh, okay. The combat made sense, and I didn't have to think about which button was roll and shit. Just little things like that. And all of a sudden, the whole game opens up because you can pay attention to the story and enemies and what people say.
For sure.
Okay.
And Doom does the same thing, with its spirit. It's the same spirit.
I kind of disagree. I'll tell you why. They're both fucking great shooters, but one is a lot closer to Half-Life, and then one is closer to Doom. Like, Wolfenstein feels like a story-driven, really well-done Half-Life game.
Cool.
I just mean in a broader sense that like they're having fun with it.
Oh, sure.
Their spirit is their spirit's in the right place. They're getting to do what they want to do. They don't have to please a whole shitload of people because they're not spending as much money on it as they probably did on fucking what's the last game they did that wasn't that good?
I'm Fallout.
Yeah, like they spent a ton of money on that. And that sold a lot of copies and pleased a lot of people. Didn't really make anyone fall in love with it, but it pleased enough people to make it worth it. And then you get these mid-tier games, which are hard to find now, but they're doing this with Wolfenstein and Doom, where they don't spend quite as much money on it, but they let the game go to a smaller audience. You know
I feel
what I mean?
like Doom has had more of a marketing push, though.
It has, but you know what I'm saying, though?
Wolfenstein
I mean,
was
if
like
you
a
spend
hidden-
less on it, you don't have to sell as much. Therefore, you can have more creative freedom.
One thing I do got to shit on.
That's the good way to do it. And sometimes it does end up selling to more people, and then it pays off even more.
But why do they not know how to fucking market their games? Because both of those games, Wolfenstein and Doom, looked like shit before they came out to me. And one didn't even let people have review copies.
Who's to say that's not a marketing strategy?
What's the
could
strategy? I don't want people to play a really good game.
Is you give your audience low standards, and when they actually play it, they're like, oh shit, and then all of a sudden the hype is built up by word of mouth rather
embargo
than
it
paid
on
advertising.
That's a risky strategy, but I could see that. I could see that being an idea.
If you know your game is good, then that's something you could maybe do. If you're
High risk, high reward.
Yeah, exactly.
I guess.
Yep.
It just
That's the only
seems
thing I
like...
can think of.
Make it get like that sleeper hit feel,
Sure.
kind of like Wolfenstein.
I see a lot of
Wolfenstein
people like
something.
IGN just shitting on it purely because they didn't get review copy. Like, I'm sorry, that game is not a 7. I don't see a world where you say that
I
game
watch
is a 7.
game reviews.
What if it's out of 7?
Maybe.
Math.
I watch.
Fractions.
2 out of 10.
Aren't fractions amazing?
No, 7.1.
Change the bottom number and the rating is better.
That's true.
Or worse. Depending on
a
how
good
you
way to
change
do
it.
things.
Learn algebra.
What have you been playing, Max?
Oh, yeah.
I've been playing a lot of Isaac lately. Binding of Isaac, Afterbirth. That shit is so good.
Never played Afterbirth.
I'm just like,
but I'm playing it.
man, like I'm just I'm still realizing that there's hundreds of items and like new bosses, and I'm like, every time I play something, I'm seeing new things. I'm like, I need to keep playing this, and I'm having so much fun. And I was late here to this podcast because one of my Isaac runs went on for a long time. So
Damn it!
damn it, Isaac.
Those fucking roguelikes!
Yeah, to quote Isaac's mom,
Isaac!
so yeah. Good stuff. I've been playing a little bit of Splatoon, a little bit of Skyrim as well because I picked it up on the PS3.
DDR.
Dance Dance Revolution. Okay, so like I have this long history with this ridiculous arcade game ported to the PlayStation
my
called
God.
Dance Dance Revolution.
I've heard of it.
I've been playing it since middle school.
You have
and
such a
I'm
nice
23.
pad too. You have like that plastic pad.
Yeah, it's
solid.
it's like carbon fiber. I think it's 50 pounds. It's awesome.
It's not the kind
love it.
that animals will piss and shit on. It is
Yeah,
the
that's the
kind
one I
that
have.
belongs at an arcade.
I have the one that feels like you're
sure.
walking around on a giant diaper.
Yeah,
It's,
those are the worst.
It's
Those
so
are the only
weird.
affordable ones. I mean, this one I had to like save Christmas and birthday money as a 15-year-old to buy it. Like it was kind of like it was definitely an investment.
Couple $100 or so, probably.
But here I am, like getting more fit and losing weight because of it as a 23-year-old. Like, who knew that would be such a good investment? Anyway,
Why don't you get outside and play a video game, America?
I picked up Dance Dance Revolution Max 2, my favorite version, on eBay for 99 cents and like $3 shipping.
Damn,
That
boy.
is a good price.
Sniped it.
Sniper. eBay snipe.
It was $1.01, I think, because I was like, someone's gonna try to buy it for $1. I'm gonna do $1.01.
What songs are in that one? Anything I would know?
Oh man, the whistle song, "Blow My Whistle, Bitch."
That was the one I owned. I only owned one DDR game, and that was the one. And
It's the best one.
And I had
My opinion.
sadly the shit pad.
What kind of song is that?
It's like terrible. I love it. And it has that
Can we
Kylie
find that?
Minogue song that's good. Yeah,
I
absolutely.
want to find that and put it on the episode.
Yeah, it's
Make
called
it the ending.
it's called the
music.
whistle song.
You know
I don't
you're gonna
think
get
my whistle,
copyright
bitch.
strikes because they're gonna take down the
I think if you
video.
do it for under 4 seconds, it'll work. I can
I-
get Blow My Whistle Bitch in there, hopefully.
Blow my whistle.
Well, we can just speed it up or slow it down or something, or like
Yeah.
just talk over it. It doesn't. It's
Or
fine.
make my own
We'll figure it
shitty
out.
Or we can
8-bit
do the
version
Jim
on
Sterling
Fruity
route
Loops.
and put up like 30 different songs, and then they all try and claim it.
Well, you know what? Now now that we are commentating on the song, it's actually under fair use now. Literally. Boom.
I could play the whole thing?
I wouldn't do that.
I mean, maybe YouTube would probably take it down, and then we'd have to go, no, we were in our rights, and then they go,
Yeah.
oh, okay,
I'd
and
be like,
that'll
look,
take
it's
too
I
much.
feel
transformative
like
in
you would
nature.
have to section it though instead of one long string of audio.
Yeah.
It's the thing.
Absolutely.
Like I know there is a reviewer I watch called Todd in the Shadows. He actually reviews music videos.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't play the whole song at once. He chops it up, talks about it, and like a movie review.
Yeah,
And I
absolutely.
think that's how you have to do it.
That's how you can review movies is under fair use, because if it's there's a bunch of rules, I guess. There's if it's educational, if you're commenting on it, if you're whatever.
If you're owned by the Fine Brothers.
If you're reacting.
If you're reacting.
React.
Look at this song.
Let's react.
Woo! I don't know.
It's our format.
Well, new
I have
episode.
an opinion on that.
5-year-olds play old games, and look, the 5-year-old cuts to the person with the NES controller. Game is not like Call of Duty, and then that's the review. So
Where's the update?
When did React become not just the channel from Fine Brothers, just like the movement of YouTubers doing that become a thing? Because I don't know.
I want to
if
say
that
it
should
kind
be.
of was blown up a little bit by like iDubbbz and H3H3. I mean, it's been brought into like the main.
It's been
YouTube.
I never gave enough of a shit about
No.
that format to notice
I mean,
it being
Here's
a
the
big
difference,
thing.
though.
Sure.
Like I
they're-
notice it.
They
but-
do shit. Like they edit and they have like commentary. I'm talking.
Right.
I'm not
You're
talking
about
React.
actual like video in the corner, and they look at it like
Yeah.
one single shot. Oh wow, that's pretty fucking crazy.
Bro Jared had a really good fucking parody of that, by the way.
That's actually
That
kind of
fucking
existed for a
killed
while.
me.
I've kind of seen those on YouTube for a while.
Yeah, but like that's what I'm saying. When did
Yeah.
that shit start?
I would guess,
How?
I
That's such a waste
I have no idea
of
how.
shit.
but I really started seeing it like 2011, 12. I started seeing shit like that. The reply girls happened, if you remember that. The all those women who would just wear super low cut and just like would just make a reply video to something they've never seen and go, I like the video because blah, blah," and then like they'd get a ton of views.
Sometimes they don't even
And
say
they
anything.
spammed.
Sometimes like, well, I had an opinion. It was good.
It's
See
pretty
ya.
good. I like the part when he took his shoe off.
Unless
Bye.
it's Call of Duty or Ghostbusters, in which case you gotta put a fucking negative. You gotta fit into the YouTube sphere.
Oh man, it was all about the thumbnail. Like I remember the thumbnails to the Reply Girl videos. They would have the cleavage and literally a bright blue fucking arrow pointing to it. Like subtle.
Subtle, yeah.
Yeah,
You
amazing.
get all the 12-year-old boy views.
Pretty much.
I guess
And,
that's what they're going
But
for.
like,
Yeah.
I'd see them going for PewDiePie. I get it.
I'd
yeah,
rather
like,
have
I
a
don't
smaller
like it, but I
audience
get it.
and not have that. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
yeah.
I mean,
That,
Pride.
who cares if,
Pride
your-
is great. It's so good.
if your views are from 11-year-old boys who have no idea of the substance of what you're talking about?
Yeah.
Who gives a fuck?
I think
Enjoy
it's
your
kinda
small
like-
salary.
It's kind of like a
Exactly.
Family Guy Brickleberry situation for me. Like, I hate Family Guy, but I look at Brickleberry and I'm like, that at least Family Guy had effort. You know?
Brickleberry is such a terrible.
That's my point, though.
terrible-
It's like the bad knockoff of a show
Yeah,
that
I
I can't
forgot about
stand,
that.
and then you can
Did
evaluate
they make
it.
a second
You
season
think
of
They
that?
made 3
bad.
seasons.
They
of
made
that.
3 seasons of Brickleberry.
That's
What
the worst show on
fuck?
television.
Bring the
Never
critic
seen
back or some shit.
Brickleberry.
I'm not going to watch it for
It's
a joke.
Daniel Tosh's show.
I hate Daniel Tosh, by the way.
I don't
don't
even
like
think
him
he
either.
did anything with it. I think he just slapped his name on it because
No, he
saw-
did. He fucking voices the Stewie Griffin of the show.
Oh,
which is
that's
the bear.
true. He did, and the animation is terrible. Like, there's nothing good about that. That's a lazy.
Hey, you're a fat
lazy show.
lesbian. That's the joke. That's all it is. And I say that kind of thing is what Family
not
Guy
funny.
does, but you know when I do that, I am simplifying what they actually
does
They
that-
did 3 seasons out of that.
Does Carlos Mencia do any voices on
He might as well.
Might as well.
Unfortunately, Tom Kenny does. I don't know what the fuck he's
What?
doing there.
Tom-
They probably, I mean,
He's so much better than
He's probably
that.
just taking money.
Like,
you know,
dude,
just getting
you're
money.
So much better than that, though. He
He's
was
like-
Powerpuff Girls, for fuck's sake.
SpongeBob, Adventure Time.
SpongeBob,
Yeah.
Heifer,
Yeah.
Rocco.
He's fucking
Samurai-
everywhere.
not Samurai Jack.
Dog from Cat Dog.
He was
Yep.
in one episode of Samurai Jack, to be fair.
Oh, that's true.
So
He's all over the place. He did a lot of voices in video games too.
The city.
he also
of
did
Townsville.
Brickleberry.
Yeah, that's my favorite show with Tom Kenny.
Brickleberry. I like shock humor from 2007.
It's not as good.
Great.
It's not as good as
I
Border
saw an
Town.
ass in it.
Border Town from Seth MacFarlane.
I like Lisa Lampanelli. I hope she does every voice in this next show.
I liked Lisa Lampanelli one time.
Can't think of who
Sure.
Lisa
I saw her stand up
Lampanelli
once. I was
is.
like, oh, it's funny. I
Who
saw her
is she?
second time. I was like, this bitch.
Oh, and you're like, oh, it's all about black men's penises.
It's just
the
black
whole
men's
thing.
penises.
Okay.
I guess I just
Okay.
don't know who this is.
You don't know who Lisa Lampanelli is?
I can't think
She
of it.
thinks, here's her problem. She thinks she's the female George Carlin, when in reality, she's the female Carlos Mencia.
Yeah.
She steals
But worse.
jokes.
No, she doesn't
Worse.
steal jokes.
Okay.
But she doesn't have any either.
Well,
She
the
just
reason her
says-
jokes are so bad is because she doesn't steal any, I think.
She just says mean. She says mean things about people in the audience. She talks about how much.
Is she the
how much
one-
she has sex with black guys? She just talks
Yeah.
about black guy dicks.
Over and over again.
Is she the one
And,
who is always in the Comedy Central roasts?
Yes.
She's in all of them.
She has like blonde hair about here. She's like a little.
Yeah, I'm
She's
good.
a little on the
I'm
heavy
good.
side.
She's
Yeah, a little
not
bit.
my kind of comedy.
I liked her. Like
just-
I said, like the first time I saw her, I was like, "That's funny." She says what she wants, and then like after that, just
the rest of it is that too.
Yeah,
all
the
of
novelty
it.
just wore off real quick.
It's kind of like I kind of feel like comedians you can break down once you get their shtick.
Dude,
like I,
2007 shock humor, man.
you know what
That's-
hurt me? It's like I really like Jim Gaffigan, but every single joke is him going, "Oh, I can't believe he said that. And that's like all of his jokes. And at some point you notice that
I used to really like him. I saw him live and I fucking loved it.
I like him more as a person, I think, than as a comedian teller.
He's peaked. I don't think he's ever going to get to the point where I don't like him. But I definitely he has peaked for me, and he's kind of doing this.
Jim Gaff again.
He's doing this.
My wife told me to exercise. I was like, how about instead of exercise, I eat bacon?
How could he say? No, that's not when he does the voice. He does the voice when it's an audience reaction.
Oh, that's right. That's right. That's right.
So he'll be like, "How could you say something mean about your wife?
That's a mean joke.
That's a mean joke." And it's just
he tells you how to react.
It's
you don't have to do it. You don't have to.
I would love to see a react to Jim Gaff again.
He still gets chuckles out of me, but I don't like get belly laughs anymore.
It's disappointing with him. I don't know.
Once you watch like 2 specials, it's like, oh.
He's a schlub.
I think most of the comedians that I follow have stayed pretty consistent generally.
At least he's way above like the Lisa Lampanelli, Carlos Mencia. He's way above that shit.
Well, fucking anything's better than Carlos Mencia when you steal your entire material.
Oh my god!
And I like.
Also, why if you're gonna steal material, why from Ari Shafir? He's okay.
At least
that's a weird place.
Like, say what you want about Dane Cook.
Kind of funny.
Say what you want about Dane Cook, but he made one flub and he fucking owned it at the end and went on Louis and fucking that was cool. I fucked up.
I respect for that.
He accidentally stole a joke from Louis C.K. And it wasn't a case where he thought he was. It just kind of he heard it on TV and then he repeated it.
That happens
and eventually, he got a lot of shit.
Mm-hmm.
And he could have at first he wouldn't own it, but what he did, he ended up on Louis' show and they talked it out on the show
as himself.
And just as himself. It was probably the real conversation, just being recorded.
It seemed pretty real. It confused me almost because it was so.
Louis is such a good show, but
he's a good actor.
Anyway, he owned it and fucking basically he did the opposite and said, "I fucked up." But it's been one joke, and I'm correcting it now.
Right.
Carlos Mencia stole his entire thing
and never admitted it.
No, he admits it now because he ain't working no more.
Because Joe Rogan came after him.
Joe Rogan
destroyed him on the internet. That video was brutal.
True talk.
Have you seen
Carlos Mencia is in real life
because of it? Terrifying.
Was on stage.
No, it was like backstage or something, and they were just talking, and someone was recording with a cell phone. Like it's Joe Rogan going, "You're a fucking asshole," and he's like, "Oh, you're a pussy, man. You're a pussy."
I saw them confront each other on like a
Filthy Frank is Carlos Mencia now.
Yes.
You're the pussy boss.
Give me all your jokes. Have you seen a pussy, please?
Hey boss, can I have a pussy, please?
You seen a prank, please?
Hey boss, I have cancer.
So that's fucked up. You don't joke about cancer.
Nope.
That's offensive.
I didn't make the joke. I just said I had it.
That's good. If you better get it now. Otherwise,
it's just for educational purposes.
What day does E3 start?
It's in June. I think 13th is the Sony one at 9 o'clock.
And we're going to be live streaming E3 at Sony and Microsoft, maybe another one. Probably just Sony and Microsoft. And we're just going to bitch and be upset and not satisfied because we're gamers. And
where's Last Guardian? They show Last Guardian. That's not Half-Life 3. That's what I wanted.
I want Last Guardian 2.
Bitchery Card Radio, tune in.
Real talk, though. What are we predicting for E3?
There's going to be
I think there's going to be a lot of fucking VR shit, and it's going to get really annoying.
I think you're going to get the Neo, first of all. We got to know what that is.
Are they going to call it PS4K?
They're going to call it something.
I think PS4K would be good.
They just call it the Neo Geo. Be fine.
They're going to call it something.
The Wonder Swan.
I've decided. I'm not going to get it. Whatever it is. Unless it's like an upgrade.
What if they called it the Clico Chameleon?
Then I'll buy it.
What if they hired like Tim and Eric to name the new console? Like, introducing Scrong.
Why don't they?
SCRONG.
No, Scrong. Real talk. Fucking Tim and Eric doing the commercial. I mean, we know they can do commercials. We saw Saints Row. Yep. They could fucking do it.
And Absolute Vodka.
I have literally bought Totino's before because I saw it at Kroger and thought of the commercial. That really actually happened.
I've
and
done
you said yourself, I am pizza.
Every single
Totino's,
time.
Boy.
Every single time I have Totino's, I'm singing the song.
For those listening, like if you haven't seen the Tim and Eric like Totino's commercial, just watch it.
Just Google Tim and Eric Totino's.
It's the best thing you'll ever watch in your life.
You'll be done.
It's probably one of the most quotable things ever.
How did you know?
Totino's.
Everybody's talking about Totino's.
So we'll have one more podcast before the stream.
Absolutely.
Before E3.
Damn,
right?
son.
Is that what it is?
I don't know the schedule of the world, but yeah, apparently.
Looks like it.
God damn.
We'll get that Scrong happening, talk about the Scrong.
So we'll talk about it again, then we'll Scrong it.
Scrong predictions.
Is anything else anyone wants to bring up? Because I'm done.
There is one thing I'd like to bring up.
I want to go home.
I want to You are home.
Brandon John's home.
This is your house.
That's the joke, basically.
We're always complimenting YouTubers. I want to compliment one.
Sure.
Super Bunny Hop is fucking really good, and
Who's
I think
that?
he is.
Shots fired.
He is like
He's gonna hurt you.
He's like one of the best game journalists there is because he does actual editorials and like information and looks shit up.
So the Gamergate people like this guy, right?
I don't think he has anything to do with Gamergate.
But he's a good video game journalist, so he has everything to do with it. Well, I guess he has nothing.
He's independent. So like, anyway, he's good. I recommend him. I recommend his video on Kojima. It is a fucking really good video.
That is a good one.
He makes a bunch of good shit.
Super
and he's very clear about what he knows and what he doesn't know.
Does he like Razor scooters?
He just does interesting topics. Like this week he did the entire Dark Souls pure level design. And he just did an entire video comparing level design from each of the games. And it was like, no one else does this kind of shit. So I appreciate it.
Good.
Good shit.
Anyway, that's it.
Hit that subby.
And think about the rumors that the new Nintendo console is going to have cartridges.
Ooh.
Why?
Is that what you're predicting?
No. I heard that. I mean, if they're going to do it, it's going to be more in the style of the 3DS cartridge, and I think that's going to be good for loading time.
I think Xbox...
That's what I think if they're going to do it.
There is...
It's just a rumor. There's nothing confirmed. There's not actual news. That's all.
Xbox might reveal their high-powered version of the Xbox One. That's what I think might happen.
They probably will.
I think they're being mum about it now because they're watching PlayStation go through do it first, and they're going to learn from their mistakes, and they're going to do it better.
So like the literally opposite of the situation between Xbox One and PS4.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly.
I mean, I'm pretty decided I'm not getting an upgraded console. I'm going to go NX.
Why do that?
There's no point. Fucking,
I'm doing it.
I don't. There you go.
I want the PS4K.
You are definitely a collector.
I am that, but I'm also a Sony fanboy.
I'm not losing my PT.
So both. You are a collector as shit.
So I'm getting VR and I'm getting PS4K, and I'm gonna deal with all the problems.
He's gonna be the one to have it. My shit, I ain't getting it.
Welcome.
Well, I'll have it, and then you guys can look at it.
That'd be cool.
Thanks for lightening the mood.
Yeah.